So I bought myself a ditch light bracket from Amazon, and these are from my 2022 Honda Ridgeline. And wow, this is very difficult to do with one hand, but I'm really excited about. And what I mean by ditch lights is the lights that go on top of your hood in front of your windshield. And these were 50 bucks. They come in with the mounting screws and stuff like that, but 50 bucks. But yeah, so pretty much these go under the hinges for your hood. You loosen that up and just reuse the OEM screws, and then you mount lights on top of your hood like these lights. So, I mean, these already came with the screws and stuff, but just like that, mounted, and yeah, can't do it with one hand. All right, so we have one of the ditch lights installed, and these brackets that I bought them from Amazon. So they go under your hinge, and to install these, preferably you need two people, because one person is going to have to hold the hood. You got to loosen up the bolts, put the brackets in, and then tighten it. But you can do this by yourself by loosen up the bolts, then removing one, sliding the brackets under one bolt, tightening it, well, just with your fingers, doing the same thing on the second one. And then once you push it in all the way, tighten it, and you're good to go. So the harness gonna go under the fender right there, not through any potential holes in the firewall. And I took this triangle piece off right there. So the wire is gonna come out here and go getting a little dark over here. But it's gonna go under the bushing, under the dash, pretty much to the let me point at it first. Right there. That's the extra switch that I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna connect, because I want it to fit as best as possible. But that's the harness. So on the installation on the lights, that's the bushing that has to go on the bottom of this. So it's sitting on the hood bracket over there, and it's sandwiched between this bracket and the hood bracket. Yeah, once again, one-handed, this is virtually impossible. I just have to tighten everything. Let me zoom in here. See, normally if you have metal on metal, it's going to start rusting faster, so I'm assuming that's why the rubber bushing right there, right in the middle. Of course, use a spring washer, just so these don't go loose just from vibration. And now I ran the harness. It's still ugly, still gotta fix more. I kind of tacked that wire under the plastic there. I thought I had black zip ties, I don't, so I gotta cut that off. Anyways, harness is here, tucked in, straight to the battery. I gotta find a power source I can connect to, but only a power source that's on only when ignition is on. I just don't have time for it right now. I really just want the lights to work. Another zip tie, the wire is tucked away that way. Same thing, well, similar thing on this side. Actually, now that I talk about it, I gotta put a zip tie there. And then here, these are nice and tight. And I'm gonna go on the side so you can see. You wanna go flush with the bracket right there, and you can see the bushing. So that's your default position, and then you work it from there, you know, turning the light up and down, left and right. So that's your starting point when it comes to adjusting them. And I still haven't finished the fuse inside. So yeah, I'm gonna put the airbox back in. The airbox that doesn't do anything for me now. Yeah, this airbox is just here because I just don't want to keep it in the house. And it's still kind of catching some cold air going in there, pointing at the filter, so I don't know. But I'm just gonna install it. Put the front plastic clip on, or what I call it, the beauty trim, because it's totally unnecessary. And then we'll test the lights. This is the switch that came with the harness. This one is just way off. But it's a three-way, so obviously on and off, and one wire to light the switch up. And I still have to finish the switch, which honestly I want it to look pretty much OEM, so yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So these are really, really bright, and I love it. Yeah, definitely not gonna really use them on the streets because I'll be blinding people, but anyways, if you enjoyed anything in this video, give it a like, say hi in the comments, maybe even consider subscribing. But that's it for this one, and until next time.